because like what I said, she is just can farm. This may be a long game, but I don't know. If they do want to go a bit aggressive, they can try and go online in the second half of the mid game. Could happen, could happen. Of course, I do have my eye on this Diggy because for the side of Team Bellona, she is a very important teammate. Alpha uses her flicker to be able to get away. Angela used the first skill to try and zone out this Diggy, and she was successful. 3 members on the bot lane were trying to gank and take down these 2 members, but Angela initiating the retreat. So I guess that's just a good zone out to make sure that they won't be able to get the farm or at least clear the minions away. So just here jungle. Misitar though, I would like to talk about this. We usually see him as a sustain. I don't see any build for Misitar wherein he's a fighter or dishes out so much damage. He's more of a sustain initiator, and it's basically all about how he times his King's Calling. Diggy
Hello.
is lurking at the side of the turtle.
Hello.
Yeah, I hear Daya now. Right, so
Hello.
hovering over at the mid lane. This is a Chi-man rotation from the side of Team Bellona, so that's really good. Are they gonna rotate to the top lane? Alright, Luna's actually used her ultimate trying to take down this Aurora, but of course, Delza used her ultimate. You thought that you're safe. Apparently not. First blood going over to Team Bellona, and of course, this Minotaur is in the middle of everything. Claude uses her Blazing Duet. Minoan Fury up as well. Akai apparently was not able to use her Hurricane Dance and apparently gets taken down. And now the only one left from the side of Team Bellona, which is this Lunox, is being chased down. Used her ultimate trying to dish out so much damage, but apparently it is not enough. And now Diggy is the only one left. Wow. That was actually fast. To think that right after they get the first blood, they rotated and targeted Lunox. I actually like how Colony Gaming decided to go with the Lunox first because again, she is the main damage dealer. Against the most amazing part of a game, basically farming. Just kidding. Diggy, of course, just throwing those bombs. One of the things I want to say about this Diggy bombs is here in Mobile Legends, we don't have a war that actually lasts, but Diggy bombs can be a sub for wards for vision because whenever a teammate decides, someone from the enemy team decides to hide in the bush, once you put a Diggy bomb there, and it gets triggered, it will give you vision. So again, members from Colony Gaming just rotating. Turtle apparently is still up. I thought someone might have contested that by now, but all's good, all's good. Minutes are asking to gather. They might start something. Minoan Fury is up, but of course the rage bar is not yet filled. Here at the top lane, though, Claude uses her Blazing Duet, but this Angela managed to take down this Diggy. Leslie, though, managed to stay in the safe realms of her turret, but I thought Mr. was actually gonna go all in there. So after bagging 1 kill, they just decided to go with an objective, which is, of course, this turret. That's the first turret onto the side of the blue team.
Request backup.
Minotaur here, just healing his teammates first, rotating over to the bot lane. Star uses the first skill, but wasn't able to hook this Minotaur. Are we gonna see a fight? I think we're gonna see a fight. Aurora used her ultimate, and of course, Mr. jumps in, but did not do anything. Akai uses Hurricane Dance to try and escape, and he does. Diggy uses his time journey to be able to sustain his teammates, and now the side of the blue team forced to back away because of a good momentum this team Bellona has. Leslie was able to take down this Angela after Minchitar's hook was able to hook her back. Called uses a Blazing Duet, jumps in. That was actually a really good initiate and enter, but I think he was kind of lacking on the damage department. A bit, just a bit, because he wasn't able to take anyone down, but that was a good try. Too bad his teammates was not able to follow up. Alright, so after every bombastic clash, everyone just calms down. Turtles still not touched. I think someone should try and get this objective though. But okay. Diggy and Akai not putting much attention to it, I guess. But there was an indie kill over at the bot lane. This Minotaur was able to take down Good, which is the Mincitar. Almost everyone here at the bot lane, but finally, Team Bellona decides to eye this turtle. I think since the members of Coloni Gaming is far away, this will be an easy turtle for them. So more gold, more EXP going over to their sides. A 1-1-2 Lunox, roughly 7 minutes in. I think that's a she doesn't die as much, but by this time, usually Lunox has to have at least 3 or 4 kills to make sure that she's gonna go online way earlier than expected. But let's see. Let's just wait for it. Let's see what time will she be able to get that lightning truncheon and all the itemizations that she needs. Uses the ultimate to be able to take down this Claude, but Claude uses blazing duet as well. I don't think this Claude is gonna get out alive, and he does get taken down by this Diggy. And now the next target is this Aurora. Akai jumps in, uses Hurricane Dance, and was able to take down this Aurora. Oh man, so much action here at the top lane. Again, Lunox uses her chaos. That is a double kill, and that is 4 people down onto the side of this Coloni Gaming Alpha. The only one left alive. I don't think you should go there. Might as well just clear the minion waves or protect that turret. Diggy initiating the attack. They want more blood. They want to actually they want to keep going at it. But now Claude is up. Even though Claude is up, I think this is a turret going down at the top lane. He has his ultimate, so he could have used that to be able to zone them out, but I guess he has other plans. And Alpha gets stuck into the second skill of the Diggy. That was a nice zone out from the side of Coloni Gaming. They were able to make sure that Team Bellona was not able to get another turret, but here we have still at the top lane, at the jungle area, Leslie getting so much buff and farm. They're actually letting this Leslie farm as much as she can, which is bad because a late game Leslie is not something you want to be up against. Ultimates up for everyone except for Angela. I'm just gonna sit here at the mid lane with Akai. Just lurking at the bushes. Athena's shield already up for Mincitar, so that's more sustain. Man, this Team Bellona is really on a roll. They want to go with the team fights. Good gets seen by this Minotaur, but you guys don't know. There's literally the entire team right there. Are you guys gonna do a face check? Come on. No? Alright. For level 1 Lord already up though. So that could be the next objective after one clash. Enemy missing according to Diggy. I actually noticed that both teams are quite slow when it comes to taking the objectives. I guess they just want to go with more 5v5 fights, more clashes, rather than just trying to avoid it and going with objectives. It's a different plan, a different team play, but if it works, of course it's gonna work. It's fine. I mean, it works well for them so far. Leslie again just farming. We won't be seeing much of her until the mid game. Red team actually has a lot of sustain and shielding for Leslie and Lunox, so all they just need to do is have one good initiate, one good team fight, and this is pretty much theirs for the taking. And now everyone is at the mid lane. Mr. used his first skill but was not able to get anyone. Diggy saying that they should just attack the Lord, which is an objective. But of course, before that, might as well get your enemy's buff. They are starving Colony Gaming of any chances of actually farming up. Lunax's ultimate is not up. Apparently, they might wait before trying to go with a gank. Man, the mind games in this game in this series is strong. Like they don't know if they're gonna go with the clash or are they gonna go with objective. But apparently, for now, Team Bellona, they are gonna go with an objective. Might as well, right? Or at least get a tower. Diggy just waiting at the Lord area. Okay, here at the mid lane. Leslie, of course, still alone at the top lane. So the tension that we were feeling earlier, is pretty much gone now because no one tried to initiate anything. I mean, I guess it's okay because again, Colony Gaming does not want to overextend. They don't want to do anything rash because it might cause their game. Is Claude online though? That is the question. I've had my eye on this Claude for a while now. So while they are distracting Colony Gaming at the mid lane, they're actually trying to take down this level 1 Lord. Because they know that Claude, once he gets his golden staff or damage dealing itemizations, he can take down the Lord on his own. Minotaur initiating a retreat because apparently they got spotted out by Colony Gaming.
Initiate retreat.
Oh, alright, they managed to get someone down, but Flicker has been used. Akai actually jumped in, but he wasn't able to use the Hurricane Dance. Leslie used her ultimate Angela, shielding this Minotaur as well. Well, King's Calling's already up. Blazing Duet from this god. That was a beautiful entrance, but again, Hurricane Dance from this Akai was able to cancel that out. You are not gonna take someone down. Killing spree going over to this Leslie, and apparently that is a 3 for none trade in favor. Make that 4, make that 5. A triple kill going over to this Leslie, and no one still died onto the side of Team Bellona. Wow, just one good hook from the Mincitar. Even though Claude had a beautiful entrance on his Blazing Duet, the moment Akari used his Hurricane Dance, it was just not enough. He was able to zone out Claude. He was not able to take anyone down. And this Leslie, kinda safe to say that she has a lot of damage onto her pockets. Managed to get a triple kill, and that was the first wipeout of the game. Top it off, they managed to get the level 1 Lord. Wow. I love how it usually takes a lot of time to build up the team fight, like tension here and there. But once it happens, it's literally a snowball of events. Everything just jumps and go there. The Lord marching on to the top lane. They're just getting their respective buffs, and I actually like what the red team is doing here because they are starving the blue team with their jungle and their farm. Like they can't get anything except for the minions that is entering their base. Aurora uses her ultimate. Diggy uses time journey as well. Minotaur actually jumps in. Beautiful minion here, but apparently there is no follow-up. Claude use again is waiting to win, but again, Lord is still up, unstoppable, going over to this Lunox. A double kill at that, and I think this pretty much game. Claude managed to take down this Sakai though, but Minstar managed to take down this Minotaur. But while everything is happening right there, they forgot the Lord is still taking down their throne, and that is game 1 going over to Team Bellona. Wow. I did say that the Colony Gaming's team is the Colony Gaming's lineup is more balanced, but the execution from Team Bellona is just really, really good. I would like to give props to Leslie and Dunox right there because again they are the main damage dealers, and they pretty much performed really well. 617 onto this Dunox and 509 on this Leslie. Gotta commend the perfect Hurricane Dance moments from this Akai as well, but you can't forget the beautiful 3 or 4 man knockup from Minotaur at the last game. Just so happened that there wasn't any good follow-up. So again guys, that has been game 1, and We'll be back after a short break. Do not touch that browser. I'm Yuko and we will be right back. The second game, Colony Gaming versus Team Bellona with Team Bellona up on one game. We'll be your casters. I'm Yuko and alongside me is Daya. What up,
Your
man?
team is banning.
What up? I am Daya, absolutely, but I am here right now for the game. Can you and everyone hear me?
Your team is banning.
Wow, I lost you for a bit. Audio is kind of choppy, but that's okay. Let's talk about the ban. So far, nothing different from the game one. We still have a Diggy and a Kufra ban. Leomord
Your
got
team is
banned out
banning.
as well. Yeah, nothing different.
Okay, yeah, so these are the top tier bands coming in. Now, these were considered the S rank bands, the Diggy, the Leomord, and the Kufra. So, what do you think from the games
Your
since
team
you've been
is
casting
picking.
since yesterday?
Your team is picking.
All right. So I think the reason why they usually get banned out is to start with Diggy. Diggy's ultimate time journey is super useful in the sense that once you get the perfect timing, you can cancel out one or two important ultimates from the side of your enemy. Leomord, snowball potential, fighter, super sustain, even though he got nerfed 5 to 6 times, he is still strong. For Kufra, that second skill, ultimate, and super good when it comes to initiates. Kimmy, the early game
Your
damage
team
that she
is
has,
picking.
but we did not see Esmeralda being banned out here. And because of that, Team Bellona locked her in. The first two picks for the side of CG though is a Minotaur and a Angela. However, on Akai, but they did lock in Harith for the side of Team Bellona. Are they gonna go with a Gadot Kacha? It's
It
gonna
would
be
be,
okay, I guess.
it would be quite interesting if it's going to be a Gatot Kacha. I mean, all things considered, they already have the Esmeralda, and
Your
yes,
team
they
is
picked
picking.
the Gatot.
All right. So, what do you think could Gatot do with this kind of lineup?
Now, this could be quite interesting. I mean, Esmeralda with her Frost Moon, of course, the Falling Star Moon, she's gonna go in and she's gonna ravage the opponents while surviving. So maybe the Katot and the Avatar of the Guardian is meant to set it up, set up everything for the Esmeralda.
Oh, that's actually good. And the
Your
third
team
pick
is
for the
banning.
side of the red team is a Cloud. Actually, have you been using, I mean, Esmeralda, or have you actually went up against an Esmeralda? How powerful is she?
Oh man, I even faced an
Your
Esmeralda that
team
went
is
like
banning.
58 kills by herself, 58-0 in a single.
If that Esmeralda is
Your
not
team
OP,
is
then I do
picking.
not know what is. So the for the second bands, we will have Lunox and this Mensitar. So let's see who will CG use. They could use one more tank. Akai is open. Belric is open as well. I actually haven't been seeing any Belric picks so far. That's surprising. A Hover and Alucard.
I mean, I would pick Belleric. He's my like number one tank so far. But
Alucard.
that is an interesting
Your
pick in the
team is
form
picking.
of the Alucard. Would you pick an Alucard in this kind of competitive gameplay?
Honestly, I won't, but if it works for them, you know what? Let's just wait and see what's gonna happen. A hover on Granger and Nana. Nana! Alright. Alright, that's a Ruby. I actually got surprised for a bit.
Oh man, I've been seeing a Nana being picked since yesterday, so it could be another fun one. But they're basically showing off their skins, just flexing their power right now, and they're gonna lock in something soon in 2 seconds.
Alright, they did lock in Ruby and Leslie.
Your
It
team
worked for
is
game one,
picking.
so why not try it again for game two? I really think that Colony Gaming needs one more tank, like one more really good tank, because if they are just gonna rely on Minotaur for all the DPS, for the initiates, for getting the damage, it's gonna be difficult.
Oh, but then they instead go with the magic damage. I mean, their entire team was all physical, with the only one dealing magic is the Angela, and that's it. But so they supplemented that with the Aurora.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Man, everyone has skins, so they usually invest a lot on a lot of diamonds on skins.
Me right now, I just use my old moderator diamonds, and now I am broke.
Nice. That is one way of being an Mobile Legends player. But for the team rundown for Team Bellona, we have Ruby on this Ruby. Wow. Good on this Esmeralda. Ruri on this Leslie. Rosim Jazin on this Harriet. And CS for this Gadat Kacha.
Man, you can even see them right now. We have the number 11 on the over area, yung Yangon, and we have Yangon as well, number 82, Angela. So we have a lot of good heroes, a lot of good players, and they're playing in the FSL right now.
Mm-hmm. You know what? It's pretty much exciting because goes to show that girls can be strong and dominating in ML as well. All right, here we go. Game two again. Team Bellona is up on one game. This is pretty much match point for them, and this is the last ray of hope for Colony Gaming.
Man, Calling Gaming has to step up, and we're going to see a new kind of thing right now. But for now, they're going to have a semblance of a normal laning phase, going to the respective top, mid, and bottom, with the Alucard being left alone for the EXP and the Leslie as well.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any idea why they picked this Alucard? I mean, yes, late game he has a lot of damage, but nani?
Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, late game he has a lot of damage, and even early game, here's the problem with Alucard. Early game, he can't survive without the ult, without the fission, and then late game, he falls off unless if he gets picked out early on, he's gonna fall off late game.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I guess it's all about staying onto the side of on the side of the red team, which is Colony Gaming, right? Colony Gaming.
Okay, so now the red team, they got the jungle with the Alucard just trying to get the little poor hermit all by his lonesome. And, oh, I don't know, did he allow the Claude to take it? Yep, the Claude got the gold buff.
I mean, it could be I don't know, tactic. I can't. That's the only thing I could think of. I actually saw a lot of comments saying that why did they give Esmeralda to Good? So, I don't know about you, but that says something.
Oh no, exactly. And that's why we saw it earlier. She was the number 11 Esmeralda of her area. It could really be bad for CL.
Esmeralda in your area. And again, looking at the comments, a lot of people are actually surprised about this Alucard pick as well. Don't worry, guys, we're surprised as well. But you know what? It's their team. Maybe they have a plan for it. Maybe they think Alucard is a perfect fit in their lineup.
Okay, so we'll have to see that. Maybe Alucard could be the miracle man himself.
Yep, that is true. So, okay, for now, we're not seeing anything.
Except at the bottom lane, they ganked the Alucard, but he's going to escape. Ultimate snipe coming in from Leslie, and there, it is going to be the first blood.
First blood going over to the blue side. I actually like how they harass Alucard under turret, and Leslie knows she has the ultimate, so she knows that it is enough. At the bot lane, though, Aurora just confined under turret. Harriet is probably gonna die, but there are no minions. But minions already up. So
red team D being caught out, and they're be good, and she is indeed offensive. The Ruby offended indeed, and now earlier the Esmeralda caught out the Angela. So blue team is being very aggressive in a 3-0 score.
And I think it works for them because in the early game, if they apply so much pressure, they can stop Claude from going online. But at the same time, they can get I actually saw them doing small rotations, getting the jungle, making sure that they're able to cut the creep. So all those micro plays.
Man, a lot of micro plays indeed, because they're basically securing the jungle, securing the vision, and making sure their rotations work out properly.
That is true. So now both teams actually contesting over here at the turtle area, with Leslie at the bot lane managed to take down this Alucard yet again. Gonna catch us.
Proving very effective. Oh man, the Synchro Vision and the Zaman Force, they're gonna go in with the Minoan Fury, and there we go. The Harriet, they're gonna keep going with the Chrono Dash, but it's not gonna work out. So the Esmeralda is gonna go back with the Stardust and keep gonna harassing the turtle until it falls.
Now, it's actually a good way of zoning out your enemies to make sure that you can get one objective. So the first turtle of the game going over to the blue team. gold advantage on their side, number of kills on their side as well. No turrets, no kills for the side of the red team though.
Okay, so now, yeah, it's going back to anything normal, but then the Alucard needs to step up his game. We have complete faith that both teams are equally skilled, but the Alucard needs to make sure he gets enough farm to make it to what could be the climax.
That is true. So here at the bot lane, we could see Ruby trying to steal that jungle, but she was not able to do so. Going here at the mid lane though, Harith just farming. You know what? Just doing his own thing. I'm actually excited to see really good Zaman Force plays onto this Harith.
And yeah, we saw it earlier, so that was the key factor in winning the earlier team fight, and maybe we'll see it again.
I am excited, but Alucard now at the top lane because he honestly got a bit beaten up at the bot lane earlier.
I mean,
Gotta admit it, man.
a kind of sad Alucard right here. Need more girls, need more things, need more now. But now is the time for team fight, and the Alucard is working out well with the Heart of the Guardian. And there we go. The Heart Guard coming in from the Angela might save them, but it's not going to work out properly because Zaman Force and the Chrono Dash is going to secure the kills. The score is 8-1 in the favor of Bellona.
Yep, that is a 3-for-1 trade in favor of Bellona. Aurora still on the turret here at the top lane, trying to, I guess, defend this turret, but I don't think it's gonna stay up there long. That's 3 heroes, man. So might as well back away.
She took a bit of her time, just putting on makeup or something, but then she's a bit too late. But now that's counter from the Cold Destruction. It works out properly. A double kill scored by the Aurora, and now the red team has a chance to breathe.
That is true. You know what? I like how both teams are really focused on their rotations. Like, once they get a handful of kills or get their jungle, they're gonna go to a different lane. They're gonna try and see if anyone is alone. So it's all about the mind game.
Okay, so now here, they're gonna get on their jungle. They're gonna get the Statued Shocker, gonna steal the buff from him, and the blue team scores with that. So what do you think? And Minoran Furies, of course, but only hits the Esmeralda. They're gonna have to back away.
Man, imagine committing your Minoan Fury to an Esmeralda.
I mean, maybe in a lot of games where the Esmeralda is like gonna be MVP, I would totally just use it for the Esmeralda, but...
Yep, if it's worth it, then it's alright. Turtle going over to
it.
the side of the blue team.
Especially when... Yeah.
Yeah, I actually love how quick and how... I forgot the term, fiery or intense the team fights are, because one small mistake literally can cost them one clash.
And then if they lose the clash, they can potentially lose the game. And CG, they do not want to do that right now.
That is true. So, 7 minutes in, I realized the red team was not able to take down any turrets yet, so they might want to bank up on that. They are being clumped here at the mid lane. Are we gonna see a fight?
Man, a fight could be very bad. I mean, the setter right here is a Minotaur. Maybe he has his Rage, the Minoan Fury, and not at all. While the setters here would be the Esmeralda and Gathot with the Avatar, but we're gonna see a new kind. Maybe they're gonna go back, and yes, indeed, they are just harassing or pressuring the top and the mid.
Man, blue team is actually here. Oh, wait!
Oh, that is indeed a team fight, but the Gathot missed with the Avatar of the Guardian, but goes in with the Unbreakable, and now Minoan Fury gets in with 2. That was a star-crossed travel, but isn't going to be enough. The Zaman Force is already on the floor, marking everyone, and a double kill scored by the Harith, and a triple kill. Will we see more? The Carnage brought on by the blue team, Bellona.
Alright, so red team did try to defend as much as they can, but I can't. What did Garakacha do there? I mean, it could be one. So I can't help but mention it, but it is one mistake. But the thing is, Team Bellona was able to recuperate and just, that's just one small mistake. Let's still take the clash for ourselves.
Okay, I was thinking that the Gathot did that to cut out their escape route. But maybe it was a mistake, but still, Bellona, the entire team, they scored a triple, they scored a win. The score now is 13-5 with almost a 10k gold lead.
And that's just roughly 9 minutes in, so That's kind of, a bit too much advantage. So red team might want to bank on. Let's not go with 5v5 clashes. Let's just go with pickoffs. Alucard is so soft once he gets hit by that Leslie, though. Leslie getting the farm that she needs. Esmeralda and Harith, though, here at the Lord area, taking down the level 1 Lord. So that's more objectives going over to their side. While good at Kacha at the mid lane is zoning out their enemies.
Okay, so they did indeed get the Lord, and Alucard has a reputation for a reason. Even like the fans, the commenters, you've said the same thing. So he could have been the shining hope, and maybe he will be, but we'll have to see it here in the upcoming Luminous Lord clash.
Yep, let's see. They are here at the top lane though, protecting this turret with their lives. Literally, 5 members are here. So with a handful of minions pouring onto the mid lane Lord, marching towards the top lane. Garat Kacha, Esmeralda, Harith, and Leslie lurking at the bot lane, cleaning up those turrets. But here at the mid lane though, they are taking down Team Bellona's 6th man, which is the Lord.
Man, so they're really not trying to force out a team fight. Maybe later they're focusing on the towers, on the base turrets, and it's working out pretty effectively because they scored out the Aurora, and even the Minotaur was CC'd before he could get into Minoan Fury, and there we go with the ultimate snipe and the camouflage combo from the Leslie. It is gonna be, or could have been, a wipeout, and they're gonna get the rest of the game because the minions are already there.
Alright, and Claude uses Blazing Duel, but apparently there's a monster kill going over to Leslie, and that is game 2 going again over to Team Bellona. That was actually a bit of a quick game, considering that
Yeah, it was like
they
10.
had Leslie. Yeah,
Yeah, I
too
mean, like,
fast.
yeah, they should have allowed the Alucard to farm more. They shouldn't have had him participate in team fights that they know they would lose.
That
But
is true.
yeah, it was a gamble. Maybe it was a gamble, and it was their only hope. But congratulations to Bellona. So correct me if I'm wrong. They proceed into the next seed or the bracket, right?
They're gonna up in our bracket. I mean, so going back to the game, I still don't know why they picked Alucard, but Aurora, they were a bit too much depending on to this Aurora, because whenever she gets a good initiate, that's the only time they're gonna give it a go, and that's difficult because once Aurora is down, what are they gonna do?
Wait. Can you I'm gonna ask you a question. Okay, does Alucard use mana?
Nada.
No, right?
Yes.
Look at his items.
Oh right.
Oh wait, okay, no, that was okay. That was weird. I don't know. Maybe one of the items. Look at one of the items. I don't know. Maybe he was gonna convert it into an endless battle, I think.
Maybe I think so. I mean, endless battle on a Alucard makes much more sense. I guess
Okay.
he just wasn't able to um go up with it, and the advantage literally only onto the side of the blue team. We saw the graph earlier, and actually, Team Bellona is gonna go straight to the grand finals.
Oh, straight up right there, and they're gonna wait the next competitor, right?
Colony Gaming's draft. Their draft is actually pretty good. It just so happens that the enemy team was just able to execute their lineup way better.
Exactly. So these two teams are equally skilled. It's just that Bellona managed to outplay CG, Colony Gaming.
Yep, that's true. So again, guys, that has been game 2 with Team Bellona emerging with a smooth 2-0. We have been your casters. I'm Yuko alongside Miss Daya, and we will be right back.
Thanks.